Medius supplier management begins with a questionnaire to capture rich data on your supply chain. The questionnaire is completely configurable to your needs, and you can get suppliers to self-categorize themselves according to status, location, or sector, to name a few. You can also capture up-to-date financials on your suppliers via a live integration with Dun & Bradstreet or CreditSafe. Supplier responses are stored centrally, giving you a summary of their access and response progress, as well as an automated score. We can view the supplier's responses to verify their accuracy. That financial table has now been populated, and we've produced a risk matrix for you to analyze. Approvals is made as straightforward as possible, with approvals flows integrated into sourcing or purchasing solutions as well as ERP systems. Whatever your approvals flow, we will recreate that in our system. Finally, we set automated reminders so suppliers are more proactive about uploading their documentation and your team remain admin free. eSourcing has an attachments portal and a completely configurable pricing list. You can build columns and rows according to the needs of each RFX. You can include as many details as you'd like and can create long, complex price lists. Pricing can be done offline via a seamless import-export communication with Excel, allowing you to manipulate large quantities of data and select supplier accessibility at each line. The questionnaire is also fully configurable according to each RFX and has sections which can be weighted and automatically scored. There is an export to Excel to work offline if you prefer that. Simply import it back to the system to get the analysis benefits later on. Your team and stakeholders' responsibilities are listed here. You can decide individual permissions, which you can edit to give read-only access, scoring access, approvals access, or a combination. You can even edit the access on the level of individual questions, which is highly efficient and great for privacy and compliance. Responses are stored securely and summarize the scores from the RFX. The export automatically assigns suppliers into columns with their answers, scores, and ranks for each question being collated into the document. This is also done for pricing, where we can see suppliers' bids for each line item organized and even analyzed with red and green coding for high and low prices. Everything included in the price list is carried forward, and we have multiple ways of looking at this data, as well as multiple analyses like total savings, per unit savings, percentage to target and historic prices, as well as capacity coverage. Utilize these graphs and figures to get more out of your data. Things like cost, percentage savings, these are your graphs to include in reports and share around the business. We also provide calculations on the written scores and calculate the weightings of each section. If you want to see more, request a full demo in the chat section.